Hello, and welcome to a behind-the-scenes footage of my latest cosplay. The cosplay is an original design inspired by an anime or manga, TV or movie, or comic book. The character I have created is an aircraft carrier named USS Lexington. Designing the character Lexington took weeks and about a couple of months, and it took me a while because it was kind of hard to figure out just how Lexington would look as a human. And now, here are some behind the scenes footage of making this cosplay. Okay, so this is my current project I'm doing. This is a prop to a cosplay of that I'm working on for Corpus Christi Comic Con. Right now, as you can see, I'm about to add some plaster to it. Now these pieces right here, they're not for this prop, but they're for the little gauntlets that I got working on to attach to my arm. Just gonna do this underside for today, and then maybe more for the next few days. But you're gonna see a couple of photos or videos of the progress and updates. Okay, so this is the progress so far. After that, I'll probably add another layer and then try and get it all smoothed out on the bottom. Then try and figure out how to work on the top, as well as this little gap area. And then as well as the other parts of it. And then from there, it'll be a spray painting. So this is my current update of my cosplay. It's almost done. I added the bridge, added a bit of the communications radio antennas. There'll be another add-on to it soon. And then it's over here. This is the gauntlet. It has the anti-aircraft guns. And then finally, add-ons to my shoes, which will be down below, are the rudders. And that's about it so far on my cosplay. Now that I have shown you some behind the scenes footage on building the cosplay, let me show you the inspiration behind it. The inspiration behind the Lexington's design was from Greek Kantai collection ship girls, Saratoga, Taihao, and Sendai. On the rigging and the flight deck itself was inspired by Saratoga's. The placement of the bridge was designed inspired by Taihao. And finally, the anti-aircraft gauntlets was inspired by Sendai. Only slight, as you see, the slight difference between that and Sendai is the fact that Sendai has her main gun placement, while on Lexington's it's the anti-aircraft gun placement. And that's about it, basically. It took a lot of thought on just exactly how I wanted to put it out, especially mostly with the early stages of it. Originally, I wanted the Lexington to be almost similar to Taihao, to be like a rival to her. But then I said no, that's doing a little bit closer to Taihao, so I wanted to make it a little bit more unique. And even though it ended up being with Lexington similar to Saratoga, there were still some changes. And now for the final result. After the putting together stage came the painting stage. I painted Lexington in the colors of gray and navy blue. After spray painting was done, as well as the final putting the pieces together for it, I then decided to make a pattern. And so with blue tape, I have added, I made like a little stripe pattern and then with some stencils, I've put in the numbers 16 on it for her destination, CV-16. During and after the convention, there was actually quite a bit of flaws that have occurred, in which resulted with the cosplay getting slightly damaged, so it had to be sent to the repair yard. It was no biggie, just an easy quick fix, but after looking back and forth at it, at the design and everything, I realized the changes. The changes made was on the flight deck and on the rigging. The bridge was too tall, as well as the radio tower, and also on the flight deck, just the bottom side was a little bit rough, but also because of the heat, it caused the plaster to, how you call it, like kind of crack up or make like little mini mountain ranges. After getting some advice, I went right ahead into fixing it, and then finally the results came. It was near perfect. Though because I had done it quickly because I had stuff to do, I forgot to add the 16 on it for CV-16. But the final result was still good. So anyways everybody, that's about it on some behind the scenes footage on my cosplay. And what's gonna happen next is that I'm gonna add the little bit of details, some extra details, and then take it out again for like a little, maybe a photo shoot, and then start making prints out of it, so I could start selling some prints at cons as well as the other cosplays I have. And then I think that's about it really on what will happen to this cosplay. I'm not so fully sure on what will happen to it later on in the future. I might either just discard it or save it for later use. And let's see what else, and then I think that's about it. Oh yes, if y'all wanna have like a sneak peek behind the scenes footage at the same time that I'm making my future cosplays, like, you know, like right at the middle of the process of it, you'll see some photos and a video ahead of time before the footage will be put together to make a video like this. You could sign up on my Patreon page. It'll be down on the link below or somewhere in this video if I can figure it out. But from there, on my Patreon page, you can have access to behind the scenes. No, you'll have access to be the first to see some behind the scenes photos and videos on making this cosplay. And yeah, that's about it. So anyways everybody, I hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, see you soon.